or you clicked on the video. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. But now I need you to hit that subscribe button, and I need you to ring that bell so you can get notifications for when we post videos. And I need you to smash that like button. Clearly, I got way too animated, but I need you to smash that like button so we can see how far we can really take this video. We appreciate you. Enjoy the content. The trailer came out a couple days or a couple weeks ago, but we just never got a chance to talk about is the death and life of John F. Donovan, which stars, the one
Kit Harington,
Jon Snow himself.
I don't want
it. My queen. So let me
will he ever escape that?
No, never. Especially not if he keeps that hair.
Yeah,
no, never.
But the hair looks good. The longer.
Yeah, that's why he'll never escape it, because
hair.
it looks good, but it still reminds you of Jon Snow. But anyways, a decade after the death of an American television star, a young actor reminisces about the written correspondence he shared with him, as well as the impact those letters had on both their lives. This film is directed by Xavier Dolan, as well as written by Dolan and Jacob Tierney. And it stars Kit Harington, Natalie Portman, Jacob Tremblay. This film, it looked very interesting, to say the very least. But it can go either way. It looks like it could be very boring or very weird and stupid, but it also looks like it could be a very nice, poignant film.
Yeah.
Looks like it could go either way, but it's very interesting to say to say the least.
Based off of what I've seen in this movie, right? I'm interested in it because it explores like relationships, right? And like where you find friendship, where you find connectivity, where you find like someone who's like with shared interests and whatnot, right? And sometimes you find it in weird places. Like sometimes, you may find where like an adult man is friends with like an adult man or woman or a child, people of very different backgrounds, very different, cultures, different walks of paths find friendship in each other. Sometimes that friendship can be looked at from the outside perspective as like, this shouldn't be happening. Right. 100 years ago, no way, a white man and a black man should be friends or would be friends, right? Like that relationship would have been frowned upon, right? Or if you're of a different religion. In this particular story, it's, this famous male actor who's found friendship in like a young boy who hopes to be an actor one day, right? So people are very judgmental of that relationship. You see it in this trailers where it's like, why is this man friends with this young child? Which from the outside can seem kind of like weird, but who is to judge where you find like real friendship? So that is what interests me about this film. I think it's gonna like challenge, not necessarily people's way of, well, I guess you could say challenge people's way of thinking, right?
Yeah. I think that you make a very good point in terms of like just like unorthodox friendships and things that we as adults might be uncomfortable with, right? Like thinking about like, oh, like this, at one point, this actor is like a 10-year-old boy corresponding with this, adult, actor played by Kit Harington, and that can be troubling for a lot of people, to say the very least. As well, it kind of should be, I think, in terms of like, you always got to be a little more apprehensive when it comes to these type of relationships, because we know there's some dark shit that happens in this world, and you don't want that to happen to anybody, say for, like especially if you think about like your own children or whatever the case is. So it's always better to err on the side of caution, but it doesn't
especially
mean
if Kit Harington in this movie is a Catholic, then it's like, let's really take a look at this.
And if he's coming around talking about my queen is dead, then you're like, this kid got disturbed.
Didn't you have sex with your aunt? I don't want you writing my kid anymore.
No fly zone. Yeah. No, but and that's another interesting aspect of the film is that it kind of mimics real life in a way, right? Like, Kit Harington has struggled with alcohol, like I think addiction, or alcoholism as it's more commonly known as, and this film sort of in a way sort of mimics his life, where he's this really famous actor that everybody's trying to like get a piece of, in real life, obviously he played Jon Snow. Everybody wanted a piece of him because he's fucking Jon Snow, you know. So it's sort of meta in that way.
Yeah, and in real life, he has his like own struggles and addictions, right? And in this movie, he has to confide or find himself in his relationship with this young boy to help him deal with, the complexities of being a celebrity.
Yeah.
I wonder if like when the people at the Vatican saw this, if they were worried, like, yo, is this going to fall back on us? Does this have anything to do with us?
Doesn't all roads lead back there anyways?
They're like, we need to stop this. We need to stop this right now. But this movie looks good.
Yeah.
Will I see this in theaters? Once I sign up for like the Regal Movie Pass or like the AMC Movie Pass or whatever, maybe I put this on the list.
I would have to think it's coming out probably in limited theaters, but yeah, the film comes out December 13th of this year. So all right.